Hoi hoi folks, and welcome back to Passport 2, The Starving Artist. This is part 2 of Act 1, so you remember last time we finished with our lovely passion flower to prove that we do have passion, despite what the locals were saying. So we're going to jump straight back in now with a fresh batch of paintings. Let's see how far we can get through this act. This is actually quite difficult to paint anything that's, remotely looks like what you want it to look like. I think I'm a little bit out of practice as well. So I feel like... Oh, what's this? I have a new tool. What is this? Good execution. Thanks, Steve. 263. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. Oh, someone has taken notes of Passport 2's activities. If I go... okay, we can start doing gradients now. Brilliant. Right, okay. In that case, I'm going to try and do the egg again, but slightly differently. So, let's see. Should we go... We'll do a different coloured egg as well. I'm going to go reds for the background. A nice jaunty angle as well. There we are. Right. And an egg colour, we are going to go blue. So mid blue to start. I'm just going to flesh out the size of the egg that I want. Brilliant, we'll have the shadow coming a different way, so we're going to do that in brown. So we're going to have the egg coming down, there we are. A light tornado hits Normandy. Oh, that's terrible, I shouldn't be laughing. Okay, right. I'm trying to even this up a little bit, there we are. It was kind of like an Easter egg, but I'm not going to do decorations all over it. So dark first with this. There we go. Okay. There's no pressure sensitivity, but I can build up. So if I go a little bit bigger, I can just hold it down. There we go. Oh, this feels nice. This feels really nice. And do the same over this side as well. Brilliant. I'm going to go back to the brush. I'm going to add in some... There we are. Of course, the smallest. See, that feels better. It's still a terrible piece of artwork. An egg. Again. Okay. Colour's too crazy for me. That's fair enough, George. I did decide to go a little bit weird on this one. I think maybe should I do a self-portrait? What does Passport 2 properly look like? Green melon head, little tuft of hair at the front, beret. Oh no, is that the front of his hat? That's the front of his hat. 71, 79, sure. Beret. Okay, sure, let's... Oh, it's euros. It's not just random assigned money. It is actually euros. Right. And do... Actually, no. Let's go bold. Bold and black in the background. What colour is his hat? Am I going to try and do a black hat? No, it's blue. Okay. So, green first. For his head. And it's a fairly melony head. What kind of neck does he have? Is it all... It's got a little stick neck. Okay. Yes, yes, Bill's inbound. Right. Okay, that's my neck. I think I'm wearing a top as well, but we'll come back to that. So eyes. That's too big. That's still too big. And do I have... I do have eyebrows as well. Right, so I kind of look very Muppety. So eye, pink nose, which is smaller, a big goofy grin. There we go. And then his beret at the front, we've kind of got this big brown bit, which is the peak of his hat. The music is soothing. It's quite nice. Probably should have done the back of the beret first as well. But that was dark blue. It was kind of big and poofy, like this. We're going to neaten up the top of that. And colour this in. It's always nice to do an artist's self-portrait, no matter how vain it seems at the time. Could slightly do a little edge on his hat. There we go. And he has eyebrows, so tiny little eyebrows. Like that. And then got a big collar. And make this a little bit more abstract. So we've got all those paint splotches on it as well. There's a big blue one here. And here. Maybe a red one. Eggs cause disease according to preliminary. Is that in response to my artwork? I hope not. It's a little bit critiquey. And we do a little bit of a blue. I don't know actually what colour t-shirt I've got on, but there we go. I'm wearing a blue one. And then, so if I go dark, we kind of are like a melon head. So I'm gonna. This is the thinnest that this goes. And then under here. Yeah, this is the point where I start to get really engrossed in the game, and I'm starting to do all little details that don't really matter, but they're just actually really fun to do. I'm actually, like, I want this piece of artwork to do well. I want these little NPCs to say, yeah, this is great, we really like this, because if they don't, I think Passpartout himself's going to be very, very upset. I think this... No, that's fine. Okay. So, just finished my cup of tea. And pop that one here and call it... It's me. $347. Oh, can you do a little bit more, Steve? 381. Should I take it? Should I? Yeah, go on. Okay, that worked well. How are we doing on funds? 1,070 euros. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, right. I think we're gonna... Oh! I would kind of like to have lots of pieces of artwork that I can see rather than them just selling straight away, but it's fine. That's fine. Right, I'm gonna do something that I actually did on the channel. I'm gonna see if I can replicate it in this. So, let's see. I kind of need a grey to do sketch. Let's start with white. I need to turn the canvas. There we go. We can go with grey and really small. So this was a scrawler box. So I know it doesn't look like much now. It might not look like much by the end of it, but we're gonna give it a try. So, believe what I did last time is I separated out all of these bits like this. Like that, and like this, and like that. And then we had these sections down here. And then there's a little doohickey bit there. That's that. So this, if you've watched the channel, was a scroll box we did. I think it was about flight, and I did like a helicopter seed. So I'm going to try to attempt to recreate what I did on that in here with very, very limited colours, it has to be said. And do some of this. So this was actually, I bought this game as a little Christmas treat for myself. And I didn't tell Andrew, so shh, don't tell Andrew. There we go, could do some purple. Now, I'm interested to see whether using lots of different colours. We had someone say, oh, it's too bright for me, it's too colourful for me. Whether it's just the amount of colours that you use, or whether it's like clash of colours. So I'm pretty much going to go for nearly all the colours, just to see what happens. Go really bright green here. If any of you have got any tips or tricks for this game, do let me know. I love all of these little asides, these little funny quips that come up. They're actually really funny. Red, let's get some red in here. Very bold, very brassy. The day that we get a bucket fill tool, if that is a thing, will be a joyous day. Brown. Or as they say in London, bran. Not brown, bran. Lovely, I want to go for a nice pink down here. And in here. And the actual seed I want to be blue, dark blue. We really are going hog wild on these colours. Right, white. I want to do some white dots. There we go. We have a terrible piece of artwork. I don't expect this one to sell for very much at all. I'm going to call it flying seed. Flying seed. Okay. Let's be serious now. We've done lots of colours. Let's do limited colours. Let's do let's see. Should we do just black and white? I might try and see if I can do the 122. Okay, 120. Sure, I'll let you have that, Benjamin. Hipsters are having a meeting to discuss your rising popularity. Okay. Bill's inbound. Let's see how we're doing. Not bad, not bad. Right. I wonder if I start painting on this, can I then change? I can change the orientation. That's good to know. Okay, right. So we're gonna do a black and white picture now, I think. So again, there we go. Nice white. I'm going to attempt something that I have attempted before. I think I might have done this for an Inktober. Right, so first I want some white. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Right. In fact, I might go just put a bit more black in around the edge here. There we are. Right. How does this go? How does it go? I'm trying to remember. So I want to do kind of a nose in the middle. If you know what this is, leave a comment down below and tell me what it is you think I'm painting. Never really been great at noses, and it's even more difficult when there's a the tools are not as fine as you would like them to be. So I want this to kind of come up, and also on that side as well there, and yeah, this is really difficult even with the smallest brush. Maybe I'll bring this down even further. Do a bit of pointillism, do it with dots. I think this is too wide here. Oh, okay, right, let's just go with it. Let's see what we can do. New planet discovered. Composition appears to be 90% cookies. Interesting they should say that, because we're not doing a planet, but we are doing the moon. Kind of want these massive lips. He does not look happy, does he? And that is because over this side there's a giant rocket stuck in his eye. There we go. Right. That's kind of what I want. This also ties in nicely because it's a very French image. The first movie to ever be put on film. Yeah, From the Earth to the Moon, I think it was called, and it's a French movie. Again, we go nice and slow. spending so much time on this, and it's just an experiment to see whether it makes a difference, the amount of colours that we use. And a little hatch here. And I'm going to do some grey. I know, grey. 3 tones now. I'm going to do some dripping. This poor eye has all been squished. And of course we're going to have some craters as well, so... Okay, I mean it's not great, I'll be honest, but it is a thing. So I'm going to call this one done. And we're gonna, there we go. And I'm going to call it Luna. Now it'd be interesting to see how well this does compared to something with loads of colours in it. How are we doing on our bills? 1,035 euros. Okay. Just had bills go out, so 955. Are you going to make an offer? Oh, Steve likes it. 481. Can we go higher? 541. Yes, thank you, Steve. I am very surprised by that, but also very happy. Okay. Let's try something else. I want to go really nice and French now. So red, white and blue, isn't it? Which way does the French flag go? I'm going to pause for a second whilst I actually look for the French flag. Blue. We have white in the middle and we have red. Oh, maybe we need more white. Too much. Let's go back. Red. Blue. There we go, that's more even, that works. And then I think what we'll do, we'll go very French, we'll do the Tour d'Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. Forgive my pronunciations, anyone who is actually French. So interesting story about the Eiffel Tower. Andrew and I went there ages ago, and we actually saw, of all things, a beaver at the Eiffel Tower. So we couldn't go up it because at the time I was still in a wheelchair, and just didn't want to queue all that time to go up the Eiffel Tower. I have actually done it before. I did it when I was much younger, so we decided not to go, and instead we were in the gardens around the Eiffel Tower. That's not very straight, is it? There we go. We were in the gardens around the Eiffel Tower, and yeah, just a random beaver. Not just that, there was a man that obviously knew the beaver was there. Oh, this is not working. You know what? I'm gonna have to start this again. Can I? Oh, I can trash it. There we go. Brilliant. So yes, Eiffel Tower. We were going around the base of the Eiffel Tower, and yeah, there was this beaver, and there was a man who obviously knew the beaver was there because he'd taken along a whole bag of carrots and was feeding this wild beaver. It was honestly bizarre. But yeah, there we go. Who knew? Wild beavers at the base of the Eiffel Tower. Right. If I try and mark this out properly, I think we want to go about there and then about there. So this goes down. Oh God, I feel like RCE doing this, and here are my struts, and it's time for a tower review. Oh God, no. Right, and then right at the very top here, we've got the little bit up here, and then this comes down with a bit of a swoop, and a bit of a... It's a very crooked Eiffel Tower, right? I admit it, but it's my Eiffel Tower, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? What other quintessentially French things are there that I could be drawing for this game? I'd love to. I am really having fun with this. I'd love to do some challenges with this game. Try and do some other things. For instance, if I could complete the whole game, recreating classical masterpieces like we do with the mini master studies, but in this game, that would be interesting. Right, so we've got lots of kind of crosses. I know these have got a technical name and my brain just won't. Truss! There we go. Lots of trusses, and these are joined like this. Got the same on this side. And down, and then a few like this as well. And I'm not going completely accurate on this, but I'd like to at least give the impression of the Eiffel Tower. So we've got this here and this here. I am actually using a reference for this. Believe it or not, I do actually have an image of the Eiffel Tower here, just to try and get some accuracy. So this is my base, and then I'm gonna have to do something over the top, aren't I, to try and lift this and make it something. What's the word I'm looking for? Good. We'll try and make it something good. I'm not promising anything. I mean, it is what it is right now. We've got a much thicker brace here. We've got some crosses going across here like that. And then it's the same for this, really. This is all just trusses. Ooh. Come on, brain. Can't draw crosses. What's wrong with you? Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go, right. And we'll do the other side as well. Try and keep it even. And then I believe this bit in the middle has also got some trusses like that. And then we've got the funny tower bit at the top like this. Like that. And then it goes off the top. Okay, there is a very shoddy, very wonky Eiffel Tower. I'm now going to get this brown and really try to add some life to this and pick out some of the details. There we go, and I think we need another one along here as well. Maybe just at the top of the railings. Definitely on this one, it's a nice thick one, and here, a little bit there, and just some of these side bits. I know there's a lot of history with the Eiffel Tower. I don't actually know what it is. I've been to Paris several times. Usually end up just going to Disney. Sure. There we go. That is my Eiffel Tower. And I'm going to call it French scaffolding. Let's see what the locals make of that. So there we are, another few paintings completed. Hopefully we'll soon get out of this dirty Paris backstreet garage and into something a little bit nicer in the next act. Fingers crossed we are nearly there. As always guys, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.